I wanted to talk to my buyers out there. You're currently in the process of buying a house or starting the process or think you want to start it in the next 6 to 12 months. Watch this video. This is for you. Hey everybody, Mike Bennett, Home by Bennett, powered by eXp Realty. Hey, I'm just here at a house getting ready to show a house to a new buyer. So as a buyer, when you first started the process, or if you're just now starting the process, are you sure of what to do first? Who do you talk to? You talk to a real estate agent, talk to a mortgage broker. Who do you call first? Well, let me tell you, working with me, you get a step-by-step process of what that's going to look like. And the first thing we're going to talk about is your financials, your mortgage pre-approval, your savings, making sure you know what money is going to be needed during the transaction. We're going to sit down and talk about all those steps before we even get started. Before we see a house, we're going to do all of that. I'm going to share a roadmap to the sale so you know exactly what steps are needed during this process. We're going to slow it down for you. We're going to take each step, talk about each step, and then when we get to those steps, we're going to talk about them again. Key things for buyers to remember is to be open and honest with what you're looking for and looking to accomplish. If you're looking for a 3-bedroom ranch home and all of a sudden you say, hey, I want to go see this 1-bedroom 2-story, I'm going to push back a little bit and say, hey, but when we started talking, you wanted to look at 3-bedroom ranches. What has changed? And I'm going to keep doing those periodic check-ins to making sure the situation or the circumstances haven't changed. And so we're looking at the right properties. We're also going to set you up with the automated searches, so you get to see what hits the market at the same time I get notified. And that way we can go see those properties as soon as possible. But before we go see those properties, I'm going to do some due diligence on them. I'm going to look into those properties, see what the histories are, the condition reports, property improvements. And then I'm going to talk to the listing agents and trying to understand what the sellers are looking to accomplish with selling their house. Sellers aren't just always looking for top dollar. Sometimes there's time frames in what they need. Sometimes they need to stay in the house after closing for a couple weeks. All kinds of different things play into that. So before we ever walk into the first house or walk into the house, I'm going to know exactly what the sellers are going to be looking for you. So when we go to write that offer, we have all the ammunition we can. Now, you might be wondering, well, Mike, what happens if I don't find any houses? Hey, you know what? This is a process and it takes time. It may not happen in the first week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks. I've worked with buyers for months. And you know what? That's okay, because I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm going to be here side by side with you until we find you the right house, making sure we understand and hold each other accountable to those processes. The key thing again for buyers, and it's not like crazy, but it's just open and honest communication of what you're looking for. So that way I make sure to set the right expectations and show you the right properties. But also, it's working with the dynamic of a power team between myself, the real estate agent, the mortgage broker, mortgage banker, and the title companies to make sure that you're in a position to close and know exactly what you're going to need to get that house closed. And what I mean by closing is when we go to the title company the day we're supposed to take ownership and we sign all those papers, you bring your check in for your down payment, and we work things out. I also work with mortgage lenders that offer grants. So if your situation you need a grant, I'm going to be able to partner you with the right mortgage lender that may be able to give you a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 grant to buy that house. Those are all things that I bring to the table to help my buyers out, making sure that you're in the best position possible while looking for houses. And at the end of the day, let's go look at some houses. We're going to have fun during this process. You're going to walk into houses and you'll know within 10 seconds that this isn't the house for you. When that happens, I need you to look at me and say, hey, Mike, this isn't it, and we'll leave. That's okay. You don't have to spend 20 or 30 minutes looking at a house if you know it's not the right one for you. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes buyers make today, is they feel obligated to finish seeing the house because we've set up the showing. It's okay to walk out right away. It's okay to say, this isn't for me. It's also okay to walk in the very first house and say, I love it. How do I make it mine? All those things are going to be going up and down the roller coaster of looking at houses. And I'll be there to support and guide you through every step of it and help you out. Also there to answer any questions. Please remember, ask a lot of questions. No matter which real estate agent you work with to buy your house, ask them lots and lots of questions. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching this video. I look forward to talking to you soon. We'll talk to you next time.